chilling at the Lincoln house. What the fuck am I at? Yo, it just started. I'm streaming on my YouTube. Alright.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to
How's
do
it 7 miles to win
the New Orleans Saints and the
in the dome?
Colts. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Hands over.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Oh, Raiders play the Packers, the 0-3 Packers.
Ready?
Here's Hines. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Nah, leave this
Any running play
alone.
that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
Oh, what a dive.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That was a dive.
A gain of 22.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and run down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints. And a cut to it's a foot race. The 20. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
So get his close out.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Can you find my other do-rag? This do-rag rad tiny.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The pink one is something to do. This one is mad small. Shit sliding off my head.
On the ready.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Let's go, team. Big series right here.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yo.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, Be aware, a ball may come your way.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down now. It's Hines, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down.
I'm in a Madden game real quick.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
Third and 2, Locke's going to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Got what he needed for the first down.
He traded Russell Wilson?
Gain of 2.
Who got Russell? I think Guerrero got Russell Wilson.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Hines. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Locke going to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
On my pick.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception
14-0.
on the final play of this first quarter.
Yeah,
14-0 the score.
Quarter.
This is the NFL.
I'm playing the Rams now.
Sports.
Oh, you got your game in? I just got a pass interference call on a pick. I got 2 user strip fumbles.
Wow.
Yeah.
They'll run on first down. Mack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Campbell making the catch. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion.
I'm about to put what you call it back there.
All the defenders
Justin Jefferson ain't it.
Where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop.
He must have made the draft class way before his national championship run with Joe Burrows, because
a little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Go!
On 2nd down, Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even...
Come on, don't do that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Kamara. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hey, orbit.
2nd and 4. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 23. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara.
Oh, shit. I didn't supposed to play.
They're able to get him behind the
Average.
line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A give to Kamara running right. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Oh, wow. What a pass interference there.
On this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys
He
up
just
front, they're
bumped me
getting
on
it
my
done.
route and
Doesn't
got
matter
a pick
what play
6,
is
bro.
called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and
See
dominating
what I'm
right
saying,
now
bro?
on this drive.
Like, shit is never in the receiver's favor, bro. It's just never.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have step. And he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. D.D. Westbrook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Colts really starting over. He got rid of Russell. He got rid of Luke Kuechly.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I don't know what he's giving up for T.Y. I might go
this
see
is
what he
fielded
wants
at the
for
goal
T.Y.
line.
And
he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
He's about to run right into Blake Boyd.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field. I was going to say. Normally, I would say punt.
Oh, man, it's how Gurley broke a tackle in the backfield. He got 6. Took it all the way. No, he got 6. He got 6. Really picking.
But I'm feeling it. I say go for it. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to the 26. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
We stopped Todd Gurley on 3rd and inches.
The Saints offense.
I don't know how you be stopping him, bro.
You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
You don't even have the defensive players that I got. You need to stop them.
Go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it.
It's my D-line. My D-line be like.
That looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion.
Let me play smart because I could stop him. I just got to score.
You might want to think about him right here. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Hey, exit. Big grip.
Off play action. Clifford. This one complete to Troy Fumagalli. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Clifford. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
Fuck, I missed the kick. Oh, it went in.
You gotta be shitting me, bro.
What happened?
I threw an angle to Carson. It bounced off his hand, and the nigga rolled me dough before he hit the ground and got it. And he was wide ass. He just miscatching it.
I hate those when they just don't catch the ball and they wide open.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I think I had one of those versus you with Mike Thomas.
The Saints offense
should have been a pick, but your man they jumped for it, and Mike Thomas just looked at it.
Lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Wow, I didn't mean to miss the tackle.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be
like the way this game going, bro.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
What's the
Couldn't
score?
hang on 3rd down.
Going with the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field.
So then it's still winnable, man. Cut that out, man. Don't be like me, giving up touchdowns that didn't work right now.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
That ball just hung in the air for too long. My rookie QB, you gotta let that ball fly, my guy.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time.
That ball floated in the air.
They were in zone coverage. As
That's
a rookie
tough.
QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react.
He just broke a tackle from Luke Kuechly. I should have hit stick to him.
Where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it.
I should have hit stick.
The end result can be something you don't like.
Josh Allen.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Josh Allen. That's what I need to do. I need to get him in situations that he got to throw.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just
2nd and long. 3rd and long.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard.
Can't have him in those 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4s, but he can still run the ball.
Oh, Ricardo almost returned a punt with a nasty spin move.
Still 7-zip.
Still 7-zip. Got
This
2
offense
picks,
in
bro.
desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 15-1. 15-1. Hey, high step, Grip.
Throwing again. Clifford. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Throwing on 1st down. Clifford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
I got bailed out.
Cancel the interception, pass interference.
I got bailed out. I threw a pick. They gave me pass interference call.
But now it's all for naught.
Wow. On a legit pick. He really picked it off too.
On a jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On a jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Cardo.
2nd and 5.
Oh, why the circle stop? Why would you stop running though?
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards and take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football.
I don't get that.
And ended up on the ground.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Yeah.
Back to throw. Clifford. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Let's go.
And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Lutz
sound like Landon over there saying, huh?
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. Trying to get 1 more in here before the quarter breaks. And
that is going to do it. Pass to Gurley. He got like a 30-yard run to the screen pass.
2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Come on, Hurst. Come on, baby, on Hurst.
It's Mack.
Oh, he's lucky.
Across the 50 and into Saints territory.
He's lucky. He ran right into board, and I missed the strip.
2nd and 1.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, man. Safety.
Now a toss play. It's Hines. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Yes.
They'll try and run for this with Matt. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
15-7 going into the half.
They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
And he hit ball.
They run with Hines, and he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there.
What?
Well short, and this score will stay right where
My
it is.
son just missed the kick.
Well, a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schleprock, got that black cloud over their heads.
But now a throw on
Mike
first
Thomas
down
can't get
there,
off the
but
line
it's
just now.
incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. In a double coverage and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wow, they jerked, yo. They jerking me, bro. They jerking me. That was a pick. That was a pick, and they made me overrun it and just miss it and caught it.
For one reason, isn't it?
Mind you, he threw it. I was just standing there, bro.
But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow.
Let's go. Who is that?
Those big defensive line
Xavier Howard. Let's go.
Move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Xavier Howard.
It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. I'll tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.